See, in last class I showed you in T490S or what is that, X390. Okay, in this motherboard, how the BIOS IC, PD BIOS IC is very important. Okay, without BIOS or with empty BIOS or original BIOS. In these conditions, how it will work. Okay, now one more troubleshooting we are going to do. What is that? See, here we have two motherboards. So here is the LA F401P. This one also has type C. Okay, but the thing is, regarding this, many videos I already made. In some cases, how type C will work means, initially once you connect the adapter, initially it will be 20 volts and again it will become as a 5 volts. Okay, in that condition what we have to do, when it will come 20 volts. Okay, that also I already explained, but in this video also I will explain clearly. So now what we are going to do in this, see, in this particular motherboard is the type C is 25Q80C SIG. This is from Gigabyte. Okay, in this which I see is there, it's a Win BIOS, I think so. Just a minute, I'll show you. Yes, here it is. It's a Win Bond IC. Okay, Win Bond IC. What I'm going to do is, I will replace with that Win Bond IC. I'll replace with this Gigabyte IC. Okay, Giga IC, and here the Win Bond IC will come, and here this IC will go to this particular motherboard. Then it will work or not, that we will check practically. Okay, and this type C, what it has, and this one already showed you which type C it has. Both are different type C PD ICs. Okay, let us check which PD this one has and this one has. See, Lenovo has which type C? TPS 65988. Okay, but Dell has TPS 65982 DC. Okay, TPS 65982. That one is TPS 65988. Both are different type C, but the BIOS will be the same or not, that we will practically check. Now I am connecting this Dell one. So what will be the result? You check the multimeter. Initially we will get 20 volts. Okay, after that, after some times, what will be the voltage? Just to check. Not yet removed. Now you see what is the voltage? It's a 5 volts. Okay, see, regarding this already made video, please go and check. This is some characteristics of the PDIC. Actually, when 20 will convert once you press the power button, that also practically I will show you. Okay, see, now it's showing 5 volts, correct? So when we press the power button, what will be the voltage? Check the multimeter. Now I press the power button. Now it became 20 volts. See, this is the characteristics of PDIC. Now you check the display. Display also we got, correct? In this condition we are getting 20 volts. Clear? Okay, this is the characteristics of this particular Dell type C PDIC. Type C I already showed you, 65982. Okay, so now what I am going to do is, this BIOS, this PD BIOS, I will interchange to Lenovo. Then let us check what will be the result. See, now I replace the BIOS IC. See here it's a Dell motherboard Win Bond IC I replaced. Okay, now I am going to turn it on. Type C, I am going to turn it on. What will be the result? Initially it was coming 20 volts. After some times it will become 5 volts, right? But now BIOS is changed. Then what the result? See here multimeter, 5 volts only we are getting. We are not getting 20 volts here. It means once you change the BIOS, then also you will get only 5 volts. Okay, see, always PD is the not a solution. Changing the PD IC is not solution. That I mean to say in this video is moral is, not always PD IC will be the problem. Okay, the problem with the BIOS also. So that's why what my suggestion is, till now that particular PDIC BIOS is not available in the market or anywhere. Okay, if you are intelligent, so definitely you need to copy each and every type C BIOS. Now onwards all device will work through the type C only. Even higher wattage also nowadays it's becoming, even R&D is going on. So for example 130 watt or 180 watt, that also will come type C only in future. Okay, now it's a round pin is coming, but anyway in future you will get type C. That is the reason I'm telling you guys. So if you have time, so if you have some what is that, some motherboard for scrap or anything, that BIOS is very important. You need to copy the BIOS. Now I'm going to on it, then we will check this one will convert to 20 volts or not, because previously I told you initially it came 20 volts and again it become 5 volts. Now exactly 5 volts we are getting. Now we will turn on the laptop, then it will give 20 volts or 5 volts after pressing the power button. That also we will check. See, now I am going to turn on the laptop. Okay, see, I pressed the power button, no changes, 4.9 it became. So 20 volts we are not getting. So here is one is confirmed, one thing is confirmed. If you replace the BIOS or BIOS IC or whatever it may be, then you won't get 20 volts. That is the type C concept, one of the type C concept. Now what we are going to do is, in Lenovo we checked, right, it's a 390S. There we will check once what voltage we are getting after changing the BIOS. See, now Lenovo I replaced this BIOS IC. Which one? See, here is the Giga. Correct. This one is Giga one. Okay. So now let us check in this particular motherboard will work or not. Means here is the PDIC change, right? So that PDIC and this PDIC is entirely different. But what about BIOS? BIOS now interchanged. Okay. That TPS 65982 little bit matching, but it's not 988. Okay, so now we will check what voltage we are getting. I am connecting now. See the multimeter. So I am checking. See 5 volts. See 5 volts. So what it mean? It mean BIOS also should match to the PDIC. That I mean to say. Till now what I observed is the particular type C PD is there, no, that same BIOS only we need to write on the BIOS IC. Okay, otherwise you will get only 5 volts, you will get stuck at 5 volts only, because some voltage you won't get in PDIC. So that time what you will think, PD has some issues. If PD issues, then you will replace the PD, and along with that type C connector also you will change. So many things, so many changes you will do, right? But the thing is backup. Once you take that backup, then it will be very useful to you. According to the PDIC only, that particular backup, now you start. Guys, till now what I observed is particular type C PD BIOS you never get, you won't get anywhere. Till now I'm telling, okay? So that's why my suggestion is, please take a backup. Take a backup. This is very easy, 1 MB BIOS. Just for maximum 1 minute time it will take to take the backup. Someone was asking me, see, I saw the video, but what is the solution? Where you will get? You never get, you won't get, you anywhere it's not available. Okay, that is the true. The main true is you have to take backup of your own. Mention the type PDIC and then you take as a backup. That's it. Okay, that is the moral here. So now again I will interchange it, it will work properly. There is no issue, because BIOS only the change, right? That only one change we made. So that's why once we interchange, so normally it will work. Now clear? So if you have any doubt, please put it in comment. Thank you very much.